Devastating wildfires have ripped through a large number of celebrity homes in Los Angeles, including Jhene Aiko's and Paris Hilton's. Mass evacuations have seen thousands of people forced to leave their homes behind in recent days, and over 1,000 buildings and structures have been totally destroyed, with a number of people reported to have tragically lost their lives already, in fires Paris Hilton said looked like hell on earth. Celebrities have taken to social media to announce their homes were burned down as over 130,000 people have been evacuated. The flames are being spread by high winds of up to 100 miles per hour, which initially stopped the firefighters from tackling them from the air. And the blazes have thrown Hollywood's carefully orchestrated awards season into disarray. Awards ceremonies planned for this weekend have been postponed due to the fires. The AFI Awards, which were set to honor Wicked, Anora and other awards season contenders, had been scheduled for Friday. A whole host of celebrities have revealed their homes have burned down in the devastating fires, including multimillionaires Paris, who is donating $100,000 to those who have lost their homes. Socialite Paris Hilton told fans about the fires in a statement shared to her Instagram. She said she was totally heartbroken to see the destruction of her waterfront home on TV. Heartbroken to find out what happened to my house by seeing that it was burned to the ground on live TV, she wrote in a story, which accompanied a clip of the devastation. In a lengthier post, Paris explained how the unimaginable destruction by the fires had left her overwhelmed, but that she was holding on to gratitude that my family and pets are safe. Heartbroken beyond words, Paris wrote, "Sitting with my family, watching the news, and seeing our home in Malibu burn to the ground on live TV is something no one should ever have to experience." She continued, "This home was where we built so many precious memories. It's where Phoenix took his first steps and where we dreamed of building a lifetime of memories with London. While the loss is overwhelming, I'm holding on to gratitude that my family and pets are safe. My heart and prayers are going out to every family affected by these fires. To all the people who have lost their homes, their memories, and their beloved pets. My heart aches for those still in harm's way or mourning greater losses. The devastation is unimaginable. To know so many are waking up today without the place they called home is truly heartbreaking." Jhene Aiko. Triggered star Jhene Aiko revealed that her Pacific Palisade home has burned down in the LA fire in a heart-wrenching post on Instagram. The 36-year-old, who has 2 kids, told her followers her children's home is gone, posting, "Me and my children's home is gone, heartbreak emoji, burned to the ground with all of our things inside. Lord have mercy, prayer hands emoji, thankful we still have each other, blue heart emoji, starting from scratch. My heart is so heavy, heartbreak emoji." Jhene has a 16-year-old daughter called Namiko Love Browner with ex-Ryan and a 2-year-old son Noah Hosseini with current beau, Big Sean. She began her message on Instagram, saying, "Praying for everyone this morning. Those who lost their home, those who lost their life's work, those who lost their life. Praying for my city. Praying for the wildlife and lost pets. Praying for the world, blue heart emoji." Anna Faris. Scary movie actress, Anna Faris, 48, also lost her $5 million mansion during the devastating Pacific Palisades fire. The 4,000-square-foot home, which she reportedly bought for almost $5 million in 2019, was seen burned to the ground in new images. With each wall of the property reduced to ashes, the basic structure of the home can barely be seen. All that is left standing are trees which lined the property, though their leaves have been burned away. Roseanne actor John Goodman's property has been completely destroyed as just ash remains where it once stood. The lavish home has been scorched as just burnt trees and the swimming pool remain on the site. The wildfires could be seen approaching John Goodman's home as the actor evacuated before it reached his property. Hannibal actor Anthony Hopkins' home has been completely destroyed by the fire as just an outer shell of his property remains. He had purchased the property in 2019 but, now, sadly just rubble remains. The foundations of the house can be seen in an aerial snap, with the majority of belongings turning to ash. The legendary actor purchased his Pacific Palisades home in 2019. It featured white paneling on the outside along with a brick chimney. Actor Billy Crystal and his wife Janice are grappling with the loss of their home of the past 46 years. In a heartfelt statement shared with PA News Agency, they said, "Words cannot describe the enormity of the devastation we are witnessing and experiencing. Janice and I lived in our home since 1979. We raised our children and grandchildren here. Every inch of our house was filled with love, beautiful memories that can't be taken away. We are heartbroken of course, but with the love of our children and friends we will get through this." A photo shows the charred remains of their home laying next to the tennis court, which managed to avoid any damage from the roaring blaze. The actor and comedian's stunning home of almost 5 decades overlooked a canyon in Pacific Palisades. He purchased the 4-bedroom, 6-bathroom 6,793 square foot property for $435,000 in 1979. A shell now remains where the property once stood. Schitt's Creek icon Eugene Levy was also forced to leave his Pacific Palisades home this week as wildfires tore through the area. Speaking to the LA Times, he revealed, "The smoke looked pretty black and intense of Temescal Canyon." Eugene added, "I couldn't see any flames, but the smoke was very dark." Take that musician Mark Owen was forced to flee his home. His wife took to Instagram to say, "Thank you for all your messages and checking in. I can't quite comprehend what happened here, but we are safe. The hurricane-force winds and lack of water have meant the fire has spread catastrophically fast and taken much of our beloved area with it. Schools, homes, shops, and stables are all gone. We woke up to helicopters, thick black smoke, winds howling, and the uncertainty that our house would survive. I wish I had packed better. Even if I had just grabbed each of their baby shoes, it would have been something. So many have been lost, everything, pets included. And it's nowhere near over. 3 active fires are blazing around us, and there is not enough water to manage the situation. Planes are grounded due to the winds. I'm not sure what our next step is. Right now, I'm just heavy and tired. We are beyond grateful to the heroes at Los Angeles Fire Department for all they do during these times. They work tirelessly to save homes and lives under catastrophic conditions. We see you. Climate change is real, and it's apocalyptic when it strikes. Before getting evacuated, Emma Owen, Mark's wife, told her followers that there was no water left and that aircrafts which had been spreading water across the fires had been grounded due to the rising winds. We need your prayers, she added. In shocking new photos recently shared online, Leighton Meester and Adam Brody's home was destroyed, with the roof burnt away as the flames engulfed the property. Many windows were broken and black smoke ripped through the house. They purchased the sprawling home for $6.5 million in 2019 and lived there with their 2 children. It featured 5 bedrooms, 6 bathrooms, and 3 floors. The A-list couple were only recently at the Golden Globe Awards on Sunday evening. According to TMZ, Anna Faris' home and Spencer and Heidi Pratt's home were also ruined by the fires. Jhene Aiko, who was Kim Kardashian's former hairstylist, took to her social media page to announce the news of the destruction of her home. Sharing a post with her 5.3 million followers, she described her sweet neighborhood just last week. The Aiko owner showed a view across the water and added a heartbroken emoji. She also posted a snap of the coastline hit by the fire. "This is weird to post, but our house is gone," Jen wrote. as she was seen crying with her dog on her lap while her husband, fashion photographer Mike Rosenthal, drove them to evacuate the area. "We just got confirmation," Jen said in the post. "Our whole area demolished. So many are displaced and feeling scared right now, it's almost too much to comprehend. Our neighbors are all taking care of one another and checking in, and that's the theme for 2025. We're going to be okay," The Hill's Heidi Montag broke down as she shared the devastating impact of the Los Angeles wildfire. The reality TV star revealed her home was completely destroyed after a massive 1,200-acre brush fire broke out in the Palisades neighborhood on Tuesday morning. She was able to evacuate with husband Spencer Pratt and their 2 sons earlier in the day, yet the family have lost everything. In a new update, Heidi admitted she became overwhelmed with the situation as she attempted to grab basic essentials for her family. Heidi tried to hold back her tears as she admitted it was a blessing she was able to take anything from her home. She is struggling to come to terms with the loss of their property, yet insisted she is thankful her family is safe. Beyoncé's mum Tina Knowles has shared the loss of her Malibu home as she offered a message of support. She posted a photo of a sunset from the stunning property and said, "This is what I was looking at on my birthday this past weekend from my tiny little bungalow on the water in Malibu. It was my favorite place, my sanctuary, my sacred happy place. Now it is gone!" God bless all the brave men and women in our fire department who risked their lives in dangerous conditions. We thank you for your dedication and bravery, and for saving so many lives. This could have been so much worse without the dedication of the disaster workers and first responders. Jessica Simpson fled her $22 million home, formerly owned by Sharon and Ozzy Osbourne, amid the wildfires. The singer shared a photo of thick smoke clouds approaching and admitted, "We stayed as long as we could." She shared the home with her husband, former football pro Eric Johnson, and 3 children, Maxwell Maxie Drew, 12, Ace Canuta, 11, and Birdie Mae, 5. Pop star Britney Spears has been forced to leave her home amid the blaze. She revealed she had been without power for days as fans became concerned over her social media silence. "I hope you are all doing okay," Britney said. "I had to evacuate my home and am driving 4 hours to a hotel." She added, "I pray you're all doing well and I send my love," red rose emoji. Bella and Gigi Hadid's mum Yolanda has seen the blaze rip through her property. The model's childhood home went up in flames as Bella documented the heartbreaking moment her bedroom was destroyed. The property was regularly featured on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and Bella simply said, "childhood bedroom," with a sad face emoji. She also posted a photo of the decimated home in the daytime, revealing the extent of the damage. Model Chrissy Teigen emotionally shared she was packing to evacuate her home she shares with husband John Legend. She posted a photo of herself filling up a large black bag as she admitted, "This is surreal." Chrissy said she was very scared after previously calling the wildfires a hellscape. Step Brothers actor John C. Reilly's home has turned to ash following a wildfire at his property. Images have shown his large home flattened by the blaze. John is yet to make any comment on the devastating news. TV host and actress Ricki Lake shared the heartbreaking news she lost her home. Alongside photos of the stunning property, Ricki emotionally said, "It's all gone. I can't believe I am typing these words. After a valiant and brave effort by our friend and hero at Kirby Kotler_Ross and I lost our dream home." This description dream home doesn't suffice. It was our heaven on earth. The place where we planned to grow old together. We never took our heavenly spot on the bluff overlooking our beloved Malibu for granted, not even for 1 second. I shared our sunset views almost daily with all of you. This loss is immeasurable. It's the spot where we got married 3 years ago. I grieve along with all of those suffering during this apocalyptic event. praying for all of my neighbors, my friends, my community, the animals, the firefighters and first responders. More to share soon of how we escaped with Dolly and not much else. For now I grieve. Dirty Dancing actress Jennifer Grey's daughter revealed her famous mum's home had burned to the ground. Stella Gregg assured her followers that Jennifer and her dog Winnie were safe. She added, "Give your loved ones an extra squeeze today." One Tree Hill star Brian Greenberg and actress Jamie Chung detailed the devastation caused to their home. In a dramatic photo, just ash was seen where their property once stood. Brian said, "It was all a dream. Thankfully the family is safe. Thank you to all of the firefighters risking their lives. Stay safe out there." Actress Kate Beckinsale mourned the neighborhood that had played a huge part in her life. Sharing images of the wildfire, Kate said, "My daughter and I lived there for most of her childhood and most of her childhood is gone. Her primary school, every shop or restaurant we used to go to with my parents and Michael's parents and devastatingly, most of her friends' homes. My heart is broken." The Pacific Palisades is a community very unusual to find in Los Angeles, heavy on families with young children and pets. "I'm weeping for all of the people and pets involved, so many of them I know. My heart is breaking for the families who have lost everything, and the people and their animals, not to mention the horses and all the wild animals, people's businesses and livelihoods. This is just like hell. If anyone from Village needs shelter and doesn't still have a number for me, please contact me on Instagram." Singer and actress Mandy Moore was forced to evacuate and was left absolutely numb to see the devastation in her hometown. She said, "Grateful for the kindness of friends that we had a place to land last night. Trying to shield the kids from the immense sadness and worry I feel. Praying for everyone in our beautiful city. So gutted for the destruction and loss. Don't know if our place made it." Mandy added, "I'm in shock and feeling numb for all so many have lost, including my family. My children's school is gone. Our favorite restaurants, leveled. So many friends and loved ones have lost everything too. Our community is broken but we will be here to rebuild together. Sending love to all affected and on the front lines trying to get this under control." Star Wars icon Mark Hamill gave a personal fire update as he revealed he was evacuated with wife Mary Lou and their dog Trixie. He revealed he had arrived safely at his daughter Chelsea's house in Hollywood and urged everyone to stay safe. He said they were the most horrific fires since '93, and that his family had been fleeing for our lives. Jamie Lee Curtis said her entire neighborhood is gone. While her home wasn't affected, Jamie put out a message, "Our beloved neighborhood is gone. Our home is safe. So many others have lost everything. Help where you can. Thank you to the first responders and firefighters." At American Red Cross, actress Jennifer Love Hewitt said, "I have no words. Only prayers and holding as much hope as I can for our home and our kids while we watch everything burn. Thank you to every first responder fighting so hard for all of us. Thank you to every friend who reached out and new person I have hugged in tears in the last 24 hours. Travis Barker's kids Alabama and Landon, who he shares with ex-Shani Moakler, had to evacuate. Landon said he was praying for everyone affected while sister Alabama urged her followers to be safe.